Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Idiots podcast. You know, the circulation of commodities is the starting point of capital. The production of commodities, their circulation, and that more developed form of their circulation called commerce. These form the historical groundwork from which it rises.
The modern history of capital dates from the creation in the 16th century of a world embracing commerce and a world embracing market.
If we abstract from the material substance of the circulation of commodities, that is, from the exchange of the various use values, and consider only the economic forms produced by this process of circulation, we find its final result to be money.
As a matter of history, capital as opposed to landed property invariably takes the form at first of money. It appears as moneyed wealth, as the capital of the merchant and of the usurer.
But we have no need to refer to the origin of capital in order to discover that the first form of appearance of capital is money. We can see it daily, under our very
All
eyes.
new capital, to commence with, comes on the stage. That is, on the market, whether of commodities, labor, or money, even in our days, in the shape of money that by a definite process has to be transformed into capital.
The first distinction we notice between money that is money only and money that is capital is nothing more than a difference in their form of circulation.
The simplest form of the circulation of commodities is EMC, the transformation of commodities into money, and the change of the money back again into commodities, or selling in order to buy.
But alongside of this form we find another specifically different form, MCM, the transformation of money into commodities, and the change of commodities back again into money, or buying in order to sell.
Money that circulates in the latter manner is thereby transformed into, becomes capital, and is already, potentially, capital.
Now let us examine the circuit MCM a little closer. It consists, like the other, of two antithetical phases. In the first phase, MC, or the purchase, the money is changed into a commodity. In the second phase, CM, or the sale, the commodity is changed back again into money.
The combination of these two phases constitutes the single movement whereby money is exchanged for a commodity, and the same commodity is again exchanged for money, whereby a commodity is bought in
Or
order to be
neglecting the
sold.
distinction in form between buying and selling.
Whereby a commodity is bought with money, and then money is bought with a commodity. The result, in which the phases of the process vanish, is the exchange of money for money.
If I purchase 2,000 pounds of cotton for $100 and resell the 2,000 pounds of cotton for $110, I have, in fact, exchanged $100 for $110, money for money. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you again for listening to the Idiots podcast. And, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.